for your love. Grateful for your joy. Grateful for your peace. Alágbára, adúpẹ́ o. I'm grateful. Grateful for your talk. The thoughts of gloom and peace that brought me to the top. And I'm giving now go there. I'm grateful, grateful, oh Lord, my God. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Please share the video for what you have, for what you have done. Grateful, oh Lord, my God. I'm grateful you are the King, you are the King, the opens door. Grateful for all the more. I'm grateful for the price no one else can stay. Oba Soba, USA. Grateful, grateful all the way. I'm grateful you're not sure. Grateful you're not alive. Isi keju daluwo. I'm grateful, grateful, oh Lord, my God, grateful you never fail, never lie. I'm grateful, oh Lord, my God. Grateful you are the King, you are the King, hopeful for. Grateful for your love. I'm grateful for your joy. Grateful for your peace. Alágbára, adúpẹ́. This song is called Grateful by Justina Godwin. Please hit her up on YouTube. Thank you, Justina Godwin. God bless you. More grace. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. Good evening and welcome to this broadcast of today. It's quite a sad one, so to say. It's a very, very sad one. You know, there's this very difficult truth that people can't actually say. There is this very bitter truth, the real truth that people can't really say, you know, because of, I don't know, one thing or the other. But I'm here to, I'm kind of sad, you know, that I want to discuss this issue. Bless you, mommy. Good evening, ma. You know, I'm very, very sad, you know, about this issue. You see, I am one woman. When any woman cries to me, when you come to me, you are experiencing domestic violence, I am one woman that will tell you to go without sugarcoating the word of God, without trying to make you see reasons why you should stay. Because in the first place, nobody will tell you to not to eat the food that you love to eat. Nobody will tell you to throw away what you enjoy. So my brethren, this evening, I will be talking about a woman, a Yoruba woman called Tope, that was killed by her husband with a knife on Saturday in the country Italy. So my people, the Bible says, shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? He said, no, God forbid. My people, how long are we going to continue to see people killing each other? Whether a man kills a woman kills a man. No one is good. If you kill a man, the man have a family. If you kill a woman, the woman have a family. My people, how long are we going to continue to watch this? We cannot continue to watch this. We cannot continue to watch people killing each other, sniffing life out of your fellow human being. So a story got to me, which was very, very pathetic and painful. You see, I am here to tell you today, if you are in any relationship and you are enduring any form of abuse, you are not doing yourself any good. Take a walk. If you are a man, your wife is abusing you, take a walk so you don't end up killing her. If you are a woman, your husband is abusing you, take a walk so you don't end up killing your husband. So please take a walk. Take a walk. Marriage is an earthly thing. It's not a ticket to go to heaven. It is the society of today that makes marriage to be a kind of big achievement. People who have achieved a lot in life, they are going to tell you that marriage is not an achievement. It's just what they see others doing. That's why they are doing it. Because marriage is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. You cannot endure an abusive relationship. You cannot keep enduring. How long are you going to endure for? If you are enduring an abusive man, he's going to keep abusing you until you die by yourself, or until he provokes you to kill him, or until you provoke him to kill you. If you're in a marriage with an abusive woman, if you don't move from there, it's going to get to a time that you will provoke her to kill you, or she will provoke you to kill her. It's vice versa. So my people, especially parents and friends, stop encouraging people to remain in an abusive relationship. Abusive relationships have destroyed a lot of people with great potentials. A lot of people God have created to become great on earth. Wrong marriages have destroyed them. Hear me and hear me well. Marriage is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. So this story that reached me today actually made me cry. I cried bitterly. Like, really? In this new year, January, somebody had just picked up a knife to kill his own wife. How? Why? What for? Leaving the three children. Three children are motherless. So I have been so sad because of this story. Please continue to share, my people. God bless you, my darling. Continue to share. A guy killed his wife in Italy with a knife on Saturday. They have three children together. I'm going to just say their story, because the Bible says we should not kill. He said, do not kill, thou shalt not kill. Instead of you killing your spouse, walk away. Instead of killing your spouse, walk away. Let people talk. Do not live in your marriage because of what people are going to say. Do not remain in an abusive relationship because you are scared of becoming, or people labeling you a single mother. Are single mothers not human beings? They are human beings, my brother and my sister. Are single fathers not human beings? They are, my brother. So because you fear that people will label you a single mother, you will continue to endure abusive relationship until you are dead. So I overheard someone that is a friend to this Let's Talk where saying or speaking on a live broadcast that she has been advising the girl to leave the man. I'm sure she did her best. But because she just want to be this kind of girl that, she don't want anybody to label her as not having a husband, she has ended up killing herself in the year 2021. As horrible as last year was, that this very year, everyone is praying to see the end of the year. Somebody had an evil thought. Somebody by the name David or Moses, he answers these two names, had an evil thought to use a knife to kill his wife. Please, my people, if you are in a relationship, anything that has made you to move out, do not move back. Because those people who will come and piss-talk you, because of the children, go back. When they kill you, you'll not be there. Okay, I'm going to give you the story. There is this lady, her name is Tope. She live in Mestre, Italy. She had 3 children for a guy called David, also Moses. They said they have been having issues. The guy sleeps around, he goes with different women and everything. He comes back to collect money from this lady. This lady goes around to sell things, you know, every time. So, and the government helping her as well. The guy will come whenever the guy finds out that they have given us something. He will come and collect it from us. They have been fighting for long, according to the story. As the families are aware, they said there was even a time that the guy called the girl's father and said, "I'm going to kill your daughter," threatening them. "Tell your daughter to leave me. I'm going to kill her." After 3 children, remember they have 3 children, and everybody have been telling this doctor to remain. She struggled and struggled. She could not remain anymore because every time the guy beats her, sometimes she will end in the hospital. So it got to a time, I think the government got involved. By the way, they said the guy is Isoko guy. He's from Niger Delta, and the lady is a Yoruba. It's not about the tribe now. Anybody that is heartless is heartless. The other time we saw Miriam Sanda killed her husband. They are both Hausa. So it's nothing to do. Anger have nothing to do with pride, religion, or anything if you don't manage it well. So she was first rescued by the government in Italy. She was even given a house. Okay, she was given a house to stay with her children. So she has been for a while. She has been on her own. She has been on her own for a while, and with the children. So they said this last December that the guy has a sister in Milan that is married to a white man. So the guy's sister called the girl and said she wants to come and spend Christmas with them, so that they should reconcile. The guy's sister tried to reconcile them. God bless you, my darling Annabelle. Oh yeah, you heard the story too. So the guy, the lady tried to reconcile them. That is the guy's sister, that they should come back together so that all of them can do Christmas. So he reconciled both the guy and the wife. So they came back together to have the Christmas celebration and everything. Nobody knew what happened. Last Saturday, the guy picked up a knife and killed the girl. So from the story, one of the girl's child called the father-in-law, used the mother's phone to call the grandpa and say, "My mommy is dead." And the guy's father, the lady's father, now called the guy from Africa. What I'm hearing, is it true? He said, "Yes, I have killed your daughter. Do what you can do." It's so pathetic. It's so painful. It's such a sad story. Now that she's dead, who is she gonna marry now? Now that she's dead, you know what a lot of people are saying now about this Tope Mama Shedrack. You know what they are saying about her now? Oh, if she had known, she would have just left. The same people who were telling her that if you leave, and they are going to label you a single mother, they are going to label you this. Is single mother a crime? Is single mother a crime? When has been single mother a taboo? Have you not seen single mothers that are more happier than the married ones? Have you not seen when some people, when they leave the man, they are able to attain the height that God has created them to attain? Who brainwashed our people to believe that without a man you are not complete, or without a woman you are not complete? If you are not complete by yourself, you can never be complete. Nobody can complete you. Take it or you leave it. Nobody can complete you. The only God is our completeness. Let us wake up as Africans from this would I call it ideology or mindset of, oh, if a woman is not married, she's not with any husband, she's not responsible. It is you who is not responsible. You that thinks that when a woman is not with her husband, she's not responsible. And you are not responsible. Because let me tell you, it's so sad to see people killing each other because you want to remain because of society. Normally, you are not supposed to live your life for the society. You are supposed to live your life the way it suits you. You are supposed to enjoy your own life. What do we see nowadays? It is people that enjoy your life for you. I don't know what they will say. Oh, if I now leave now. And so what? Let them say what they want to say. It has nothing to do with you. So long you know by yourself that you are not leaving your husband because somebody said leave him. You are not leaving your husband because you feel he's not too rich. You are not leaving your husband because you feel he's not handsome. You are leaving him because he's abusive. If you are living with a husband that is a bully, if you don't take time, your whole life is going to be a waste. Your life is going to be destroyed. That you will not be able to keep anything for your children. Remember, the Bible says, a wise man or a wise woman leaveth inheritance for his children. If you continue to invest, you continue to spend all your money to manage a marriage that is not there, to pretend so that people will think that you are married. My sister, my brother, it's a total waste of time. When you marry the right person, when you marry the bone of your bone, the flesh of your flesh, I don't think there will be any form of abuse. I'm not saying there will be one quarrel, one time or two times. It will be resolved without having to use bad words, to abuse each other verbally, badly, or to resort to beating your wife or beating your husband. Any relationship, any marriage that you start to beat yourself, there is no marriage there anymore. Do not deceive yourself. Do not deceive the people around you. If you start beating yourself, or they are beating you in marriage, there is no marriage there anymore, my brother. There is no marriage there anymore, my sister. Once they start beating you, you do not have a marriage anymore. Because when you cherish somebody, you are not going to lay your hands on that person. When you cherish a woman, you cannot beat her. When you cherish a man, you cannot slap him, you cannot beat him. Any relationship that you are already beating each other, there is no relationship there. Pack your things and go. Let people say whatever they want to say. There's a common thing when a woman leaves a man, or when a man leaves a woman and the woman is alone. They start calling, oh, she wants to go and prostitute. She's a prostitute. She's this, she's that. Who cares? Now that this Tope Mama Shadrach is dead now, does she know what they are saying behind her now? They are going to call her a fool. God kept you in safe hands, in government hands. Government rescued you from an abusive David. You went back because the sister spoke to you. Come back. You came back. You came back in December. You died in January. Can you see how gullible women are? You couldn't tell the sister that I cannot endure this abuse anymore. I cannot stay. Your brother is beating me. Anytime he beats me, I end up in the hospital. From all the story, the sister is aware. Even the sisters at the time, they said she was always saying that until my brother kills this girl, she will not hear. And now he has actually killed her. Why would we wait to be killed? I don't understand what is wrong. I don't understand. I think some women, they have a mental problem. They have mental issue. Why would you wait for a man to kill you? Now, Tope have left 3 children. For who will take care of those 3 children the way she will take care of them? The guy pick up a knife to kill her without thinking, considering that they have 3 children. That if this lady dies, nobody's going to take care of her children. Who's going to take care of this Mama Shadrach's children? David killed her. Her husband killed her on Saturday somewhere in Italy. They were separated. The sister of the guy came back to say, come back. I don't know how she spoke to her. And she came back and she died January. Can you imagine, my people? Can you imagine? What happens to the Bible passage that said we should not kill? Why do people find it so easy to kill somebody? It wasn't enough that he has destroyed her emotionally. It wasn't enough that he has been beating her all the years. He finally ended it. He picked up a knife to kill her. Ha! My God. My people, do not force yourself into any relationship because of what people will say. Trust me, nobody really care about you if you want to hear the truth from me. Nobody really care about you. The only time people care about you is when you are doing well and they are looking for a fault to bring you down. That's the only time they care about you. Nobody care about your unhappiness. Nobody really care. You are the one that is thinking that people care about you. Let me tell you, everyone on earth, we have one or two things that we are dealing with. For those who live their own problem and be bothered about other people's problem, their problems are never solved and they don't live long. Because by the time they sleep and wake up, their own problem will consume them. So, my people, I'm just here this evening to lend a voice to women and men. If you're in any abusive relationship, take a walk. Take a walk. Take a walk. I hear some people say, she goes, she doesn't give access to the children's father. Let me tell you, a man who wants to support his children, you cannot stop that man. Nothing on earth can stop the man. The same thing, the same effort the man put in getting you in the first place to be his wife, he will put everything to be in his children's life. A man who wants to support his own children, a man who wants to be there for his own child, you can't stop him. So when I hear people telling some women, don't use children as a weapon, and let their father see them. No. If the father wants to see the children, trust me, no woman can stop any man from seeing their children. And I'm going to use this medium to appeal to fathers. If you're a father and you are not there for your children because their mother left you or because you threw them, many a time it is the men that throws the woman away. Because you have thrown your wife away, you are no more together, she has moved on. You say because of that, you don't want to be there for your children. Shame on you. You better go and be there for your children because your children are your tomorrow. If you're a father and you refuse to support your children because you're separated from their mother, wake up. The Bible says, do not scatter your seeds abroad. Wake up and go and take care of your children. Do not leave your children. Do not abandon your children for any reason. A father, a good father, a real father. I'm not talking about sperm donor. I'm talking about real father. A father with empathy. A father with sympathy. A father that actually loves his own children. We never leave their children for a woman alone to cater for. You don't have to speak to the woman, my brother. If the woman don't want to speak to you, no problem. She doesn't want to see you again, no problem. Find a means to reach your children. There is no woman, if you can pay their school fees, and the mother gets there, they say their father has paid it. You will not tell the school to return it to you. You can send money to them. Send money to their account. Let them be taking care of the children. Don't say because their mother left you, I don't have access to my children. You are not a father. Because a true father will have the feeling that, oh, that's why me and this woman, we are no more together. Let me take care of my children. No woman can stop a man from reaching his children. If a man really wants to support his children, no woman can stop that man from supporting his own children. Only the man. The men always stop themselves. They try to use it as a weapon because you are no more with me or we are not together. I don't have time for the children. Take the children. And when the woman finish taking care of the children want to graduate or they want to marry, the tale of the story. You see the man wearing a bag here and there. You know, let me tell you, a father who abandons his children are not worthy of the honor when the children are celebrating. Women need to wake up. If a father of your children or your husband refuses because you people have one issue or the other to play his part in the life of your children, stop giving them that seat of honor when they are getting married. Let the father come so that people don't say the father don't come. Who cares? In Western world, 4 people can marry. They will go to they go home. Who cares? Is this African tradition that they put bride price? The Bible talk about bride price. It's not the way Africans are using it. They use it to enslave the women. How many people used to pay bride price on a white woman's head if they marry a white woman? How many people? Guys, how many of you have paid bride price on the white woman? You go to court, you sign it. When the marriage is over, you go to court, you say, we don't do it again. It can't stay. But Africa, pay your bride price. It means that they bought you. That is why a lot of women cannot move away from an abusive relationship. You have to move away, walk away, take a stroll. There is nothing worth dying for. Tope is dead now. Who will take her Shadrach and her siblings? She's dead. The husband killed her with a knife on Saturday. Why would you wait? You left before. The sister came to beg you to come back and left you in the hand of the same abusive guy, and he finally killed you. Okay, now, for those who are in a Tope, Mama Shadrach's situation, the man is beating you. Take a walk. It will not change. Anybody that tells you that a man that abuses a woman will change, those people, they have not seen anything in life. People who slap their wives never changes. At any slightest provocation, he's going to slap you. And when he's tired of slapping you, he's going to kill you the way David killed Tope in Italy on Saturday. He's going to kill you. Let me tell you, if you happen to fall in love with somebody that cannot manage his anger or manage her anger, walk away. Walk away. Because somebody you love, when they kill you, their life will move on. And when you kill somebody that you love, you yourself, you will still move on. You will fall in love another day. So why wait for somebody to kill you? Why wait to suffer that abuse? Why cause your parents, your friends, your relatives, why cause them pain? Because when you die, you're going to cause your environment pain. People are going to be crying because of you. Why cause them pain? Why wait? Why cause people pain? Whether good or bad, this Tope, Mama Shadrach that is dead, our friends are crying. The families are crying. Why allow that? Why inflict pain on your family? Because you have no common sense. The Bible says wisdom is profitable to direct. When they are not ready to leave a man, they will tell you, my pastor say I should not leave. Ask me, if your pastor really tells you not to leave and you want to leave, will you stay? Let's be realistic. That's why I love my pastor in Sweden. One of my pastors in Sweden. She will ask you what you want to do. She will tell you, what do you want to do? Is that what you want? You say yes. She should tell you, go and pray. What is God saying? Then you will go and pray. You will come back to her. She will tell you that what is God saying? She will never use Bible to make you, and you have to say, you have to say. There is no, when you really want to move, let me tell you, when you really want to do something, nobody can tell you not to do it. It is this your heart. A lot of people, because they don't want to leave the marriage, they're going to make you feel, my pastor said I should stay. You'll be lying on your pastor. Two people that are lying on your pastors, judgment awaits you. People that are lying on your pastors, lying on your leaders in church, lying on your reverend, lying on your bishop, lying on your prophet. It's my prophet that share a vision. If I leave this one will happen. God will judge you. Because your pastor is not in your house. Your reverend is not in your house. They are not the one that is putting on the shoe. It is you. The man is beating you, is not beating them. You are telling me your pastor said you should stay. Are you sure you are telling your pastor the truth? Are you sure your pastor, you're telling your pastor the truth? I just saw a comment that just cracked me up now. Are you sure you are telling your pastor the truth? Is there any pastor that you will tell that my husband is beating me and the pastor will tell you to stay? Come and tell me. If pass me the name of the pastor, let me call the pastor and bring him to live video or her. If they don't come to live video, let me put their name there and put their phone number. That they are the ones killing our women. Tell your pastor the truth that your husband is beating you. A lot of you women, you fake your status, you fake your relationship, you fake your situation because you want a position in the church. You will lie. You will not tell the pastor the truth. How is your husband? Pastor, my husband is fine. My husband is fine. My husband is fine. Maybe you took a taxi to church. You will lie. Hey, just drop me, pastor. He has somewhere going to. He has blasted. He has blasted in the morning with the snaps and kick. You will put a peck in your face. You will pretend. You will come inside the church. How will pastor know what you are going through? Tell me. How will pastor know? You will lie to your pastor will not be advising you. You will, because when you tell the doctor that you have stomach pain, doctor will treat you for stomach pain. You cannot tell the doctor that you have stomach pain, meanwhile you have leg pain. Excuse me. Meanwhile, you have leg pain. How do you expect the doctor to give you medicine for leg pain when you say you have a stomach pain? So, my people, do not endure abuse anymore. Your wife is abusing you, because I hear some women used to slap their husband. They used to beat their husband. If you have a wife that is beating you, leave that woman. Move on. One day, she's going to kill you. She's going to get tired. Because I believe when you are beating a woman, you hate her. When you are beating a man, you hate that man. Somebody who loves you cannot beat you. Me, no man can beat me. I'm saying it on live video. I broadcast. No man can beat me. Why will you beat me? Before you beat me, I will run away. If you are even abusing me too much, I'm already on my way. I will not stop. I don't care about what anybody will say. There's no marriage in heaven. If there was marriage in heaven now, I would say, okay, people should bear it, even if they break your head, so you can have your partner, so people can enter heaven together. It's not even a criteria to make heaven. All this thing ends on earth here. Why would you kill yourself? Why would you cut your life short? Because of temporary enjoyment. If a man can be beating a woman in front of the children, I wonder what kind of a man that man is. How can you even listen? They say he killed the girl in front of the children. That David killed that Tope in front of his children. Stabbed her to death with a knife, a big knife. Oh, Jesus Christ, have mercy. I'm tired. How can you kill someone's daughter? You know why? Society has made it so. Maybe the girl oh God, honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The guy's sister now, I reconciled them back in December. I don't know what she will say now. Or is it that she knew that the brother was going to kill this girl? Because she has already moved on with her life. Why did she even come back? That is the question now. My sister, if you are enduring abuse, hear my voice. You don't need to endure abuse anymore. Marriage is meant to be enjoyed, not endure. Don't endure abuse. Do not endure it when a man is beating you. When a man beats you, run away, run for your life. The man that slaps you today will kick you tomorrow. The man that kicks you tomorrow will hit something on your head next tomorrow. The man that hits something, he will use a knife for you. When he's tired of beating you with his hand and leg. The same with the woman that is abusing a man. You are a woman. You are beating your husband. You don't like the man. Move away. Take a walk. My sister, if you are in a marriage that you are not happy anymore, please take a walk. If you are in an abusive marriage, take a walk. If you are in any abusive marriage, take a walk. Take a walk. Do not let them come and carry your dead body from that home. Take a walk. The pain I have in this Tope's matter, this Mama Shedrack that was killed in Italy on Saturday. The problem I have now is the 3 children now. The 3 children. Who will they call mommy? Who will be there for them the way their mom was there for them? No matter how caring you are, you cannot be as caring to a child as the biological mother will be. How will these children, the trauma that these children will have to grow up with, how their father picked up a knife and killed their mother in their very eyes? Oh, Jesus. What is the world turning into? What is this world turning into? What is this world turning into? Leviticus 24 verse 17 says, if you kill, you should be killed as well. But let me tell you, if you kill, you run away. You feel that you can't be killed. My brother, my sister, you can be killed. You know why? because you will never live a settled life anymore. Even if police can't see you, the family of the person you have killed can't see you. There's no way you will live in peace all the days of your life. You will keep being afraid. You know, your heart will keep tormenting you. It's such a pity. I sat down, I thought of the whole issue. I said, God, why is this happening? How can a guy pick up a knife and kill his wife in front of his 3 children? What is the world turning into? What happened? A lot of people have mental issue. They are depressed. Depression can bring about anything. Because people want to use iPhone 12, they cannot afford it, they're depressed. Material things have depressed a lot of people. They want to drive things, they cannot afford it, they are depressed. They want to go to holiday resort to show off on social media, to show off to people. They don't have the money. They are depressed. They want to live the life that's a life to impress other people. They do not have the money. They are depressed. So when they are already depressed, this depression, in fact, they always have depressed people have mood swing. They are happy this moment. The next moment they think of one thing, they're sad. And depressed people, they have this 1 minute anger. When they finish destroying things, they start to regret. I'm so sorry. I can tell you that this David has been full of regrets since on Saturday. If I had known, I wouldn't have killed her. I don't know what entered me. You know? If you're in a relationship and you are suffering abuse, my sister, take a walk. My brother, take a walk. There is no marriage in heaven. I keep singing it, sounding it in your ear. There's no marriage in heaven. And if you are attending a church, you are a leader in that church, and you are enduring abuse at home, you are lying to your pastor, and the day they will kill you, they will not say, oh, a pastor did not pray enough. See, God is looking at you. God, you see that your position that you are protecting inside the church, it will not take you to heaven. Let me tell you, God does not even recognize you. So stop fooling yourself and look unto Jesus. Okay? Look unto Jesus, the author and the finisher of your faith. And stop deceiving yourself by lying to your leader, to your pastors and bishop and the prophets in church. How is your husband? My husband is fine. Whereas the guy, he don't beat you yesterday night. You go to church and be faking it. You carry a microphone. You'll be giving testimony that they did not ask you. My husband, when you see other people giving testimony and people are celebrating them, because you want to belong, you will go and carry a microphone. I just want to thank God. I was just in the house. My husband beats you, not let you talk. You want to say your husband just bought you something that you bought for yourself. Because you want pastor to feel that your husband is very good so that they can be promoting you in church. See, I'm really sorry for you, because God cannot be mocked. You all should know this. God cannot be mocked. That's why the Bible says this is life, this is death. The choices are yours. Choose. Do you want to be alive or you want to die? Do you want to be alive or you want to die? People will work very hard to get something, but because they want to make people feel, my husband bought this for me, my husband did this one, and the man is beating you anyhow at home. The day he will beat you, you will not talk because you are ashamed. The day will not kill you. Your story will not come out. I has been beating you. My sister, stop remaining in an abusive relationship. If it's not working, move away. There is nothing that says you cannot begin your life again. You can begin your life again. Let your heart be pure. Love the Lord your God. You can begin your life again. There is nothing that says that when you walk out of an abusive relationship, you cannot begin your life. Even your life will be better if you're a serious-minded person. If you are somebody who have a goal in life. If you are somebody who have prospects. Marriage does not add to you. Marriage does not subtract from you. How, God? I don't know how to sound it. Marriage does not add to you. Marriage does not subtract from you. Marriage is a thing meant to be enjoyed by both parties. The Bible says, therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother and cleave unto his wife. Cleave unto your wife, as in you all will be the same like this. You cannot beat the person that you love. You cannot beat a woman that you cherish. Just imagine a man picks up a knife, kills his wife in front of his 3 children. That's so sad. It's so sad. What will lead to that? If you're angry, walk away, leave the house, come back again if you really love the person. The problem, many a time, forced marriages result to death because you are forcing yourself to remain there. You are forcing yourself to remain relevant. You are forcing yourself to please the people outside. Sorry, excuse me. You are forcing yourself to remain unhappy because of people outside. You are forcing yourself to stay there so that people don't say, hey, I don't have husband. You are forcing yourself to stay there so that when they say, where are the married ones? I'm married though, so that they will count you. See, my sister, stop forcing yourself to remain in an abusive relationship. A man that is abusive can never change. A woman that is abusive can never change. Take it or you leave it. They can never change. A man that is used to beating a woman can never change. Any slightest provocation, he will beat you. So any day a man lifts a finger at you, move away, run. If you don't run, you will end like this Tope Mama Shedrack. She's dead now. Does she even know where our children are now? The same sister-in-law that came to make peace for them in December, even after she received say so, she moved away. The government moved her away, gave her her own place. She was not living by herself. You know? If she, shit, I don't know what to say. If she was wise enough, when the guy's sister came to say, oh, let me, you push it, it's December, let's do Christmas together, let me settle you. She would have just said, my sister, I can't. She went back. Maybe all the while she was away, people were already saying, so you're not with your husband again? You cannot resist you though. That brainwash her. You have actually brainwashed her into going back to this guy and not killed her in this January. Now that she's dead, what is she going to hold on to anymore? Mrs. Who now? If you even find out now, this guy has not married her properly. Maybe she's just having children for the guy. Why would you die? Why would you die because of a man? Why would you die because of a woman? Can two work together unless they agree? If there's no agreement, then there's no use. Forget about people making noise on social media, making noise everywhere. Hey, go and marry, go and marry, go and marry. Because they don't understand. Most of them saying those things, they don't even have a marriage in the first place. A man that a woman buys in the house. A man that the woman is the owner of the money that they are spending. A man that the woman is everything in the house. That man cannot say he's married. He's a gold digger. The Bible says, therefore shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave unto his wife, and they shall become one. If you cannot fend for your wife, you cannot fend for your home, you are not a man. So when they are saying marriage men, don't include yourself. God created women as helpmeets, not to be the head of the house, not for a woman to be the one working, but sleeping 24 hours. And when she finish working, she'll still come and take care of that. You will still beat her on top of it. There are some things that are so painful. If you're a man, you cannot take care of your family. You cannot take care of your wife and your children. You're not a man. A woman is a helpmate, which means if you have 90 naira as a man, the woman will top it with 10 naira for you. That is if you have something tangible that you want to use it for, something reasonable, something that will benefit the family. The woman will put 10 naira to it. It's a helpmate. The Bible did not say the man should sit down at home or be sleeping. The woman should go and work and carry all the money and come and give to the man. Or not, the man will beat you, the man will still kill you. That was what this David was doing to this Tope. You come and collect all her money. If they anything they give to the children, if she doesn't bring her money, they can beat her. And at the end, I killed her with a knife. So women, please, you cannot endure any marriage that is not working. If it's not working, go out of it. Let me tell you, if you save yourself by working out of an abusive relationship, God is going to glorify you in front. That is if you are not the fault. If you are the fault in that relationship, trust me, life will be so miserable for you. When your captive have gone. When the person that you enslaved has left you, life will be so miserable for you. But if you are not the fault, you are the one being enslaved. You are the one that is being enslaved. The way God will glorify you in front, the way God will make all things beautiful again, you will be surprised. So my brother, my sister, do not endure any abusive relationship. Don't. I hear some women beat their husband. Stop beating your husband. If you're a woman that beats your husband, stop beating your husband. The man is the head of the family. Stop beating him. If you cannot stop beating him because you don't like him, let me tell you, we women, when we are in love with the man, we cannot beat the man. We can never beat the man. For what? We can't beat the man. If we're in love with the man, we cannot beat the man. We'll respect, we cherish him, we'll take care of him. A woman that is beating a man, she does not love that man. She just follow that man because of one thing or the other. And the man is not getting the thing. She's not getting the thing anymore. So she's not, transferring aggression by beating the man. Hardly before you see a woman beating the man. So any woman that is beating the man and the man is just there, not that she went there for a mission and the mission she couldn't get it, she started beating the man. And you men that are beating the woman, if you are beating a woman, you are beating your sister. You are beating a woman, you are beating your mother. If you are beating a woman, you are beating your own daughter. Stop beating a woman. A responsible man do not beat a woman. Because if you beat a woman, today you slap her, tomorrow you kick her, next tomorrow you will take a knife. Just as this David did to this Mama Shadrach, as she's popularly called. Now she's dead. She moved out. You heard me. She moved out. She was on her own. She has started again, living her life happily with her 3 children. Then the demonic sister-in-law that is married to a white man now came and said, let us all do Christmas together. Let me reconcile you people. Brought them back together in December, and the guy killed this woman on Saturday, this January. Why would you as a woman wait to be killed? Even when the sister-in-law came to you to say, let us settle this matter, and my sister, I can't go anymore. My brother is always beating me. Why is it that you are so soft? Because I'm sure this same day, women like me and you have used our mouth to finish out for this few months that she have been outside. How can you just leave the man? There's no man, no man anywhere. People are looking for man. You see, you people that have this mentality, God will save all of you because they will keep killing you one by one. Especially those of you who think that no man, there's no man anywhere. People are fighting to have a man. If you have your full potential, you know yourself, you know your onions. Let me use that word. Men will fight over you. If you are useful, if you are not useless, if you are a useful woman. What do I mean by being useful, not useless? If you can, if you can struggle, you can work, you can do business. If you can make your own money, let me tell you, you will be very useful to the man. Men will rush you. Which man wants to carry a liability? No man. Which man wants to carry a woman without brain? No man. So those of you saying there are no men, anyone that you have, hold it, even if he's beating you, see, let me tell you, your grave, they have already dug it down. It's just there. Because let me tell you, there is a man for every woman. Just as some people are in a hurry. The book of Ecclesiastes said there is time for everything under the earth. A time to sow and a time to reap. Let me tell you, there is time for everyone. So many people get into the wrong hands because they are in a hurry. They want to prove to the society that they're not a failure. Is it marriage that defines who is a failure or who is not a failure? It's not. Marriage cannot tell you who is a failure or who is not a failure. It's not marriage that makes you succeed. Go and see women doing great. Go and see women doing exploits. Go and see women doing great things. You are here, marry. My husband. You beat you. He will kill you. Your mother and your father will be crying at home. Even your pastor that you are lying to people. My pastor said I should not leave. Oh, pastor didn't tell you not to leave. You don't want to leave. It's because of by yourself, because pastor is not in your house. Pastor is not living with you in your house. If you don't want to end like this, talk like this mama said that I was killed in mystery, Italy, you better take a walk. Take a walk. Take a walk. What did I say? Take a walk. Enough of women being killed. Look at children on the streets. Rendered motherless. Children, they will not become motherless. They will not be on the streets. Please, my people, do not endure an abusive relationship anymore. Whether married or not, even if you are just cutting, do not endure any abusive relationship anymore. An abusive man is always an abusive man. An abusive woman is an abusive woman. You don't have to put your life online for anything. It's not worth it. Especially when you already have children. It's not worth it. Why would you stay to be killed before you... shit. Who is going to take care of our children now? So my people, I'm just out to beg you this evening. Please stop enduring an abusive man or relationship. Stop enduring an abusive woman or relationship. Stop enduring any abusive person. Stop enduring them. You men, stop beating your wives. Your wife is not a punching bag. Your wife is not a punching bag. Stop beating a woman. Anytime you beat your wife, you are beating your mother. Anytime you beat your wife, you are beating your daughter. Anytime you beat your wife, you are beating your own sister. Stop beating your wife. I beg you, stop killing our women. Stop killing our women. Stop killing our women. David has killed Tope in Italy on Saturday. He killed Tope in Italy on Saturday, leaving behind their 3 children. Stop killing our children. Stop killing our women. She left with her 3 children. They went to beg her back December. She came back and David killed her this January on Saturday. Why will you kill her with a knife? You killed her in front of her 3 children. So my people, do not endure an abusive relationship. I'm sure no pastor will tell you to endure any abusive relationship. If you tell your pastor the truth, learn to tell your pastor the truth, because you are the one taking Sunday school in church, because you are the one that is preaching in church, because you are the one that is the church secretary, because you are a deaconess, you are a deacon, you are a prophetess, you are a prophet, you are whatever in the church. You are ashamed to speak out. My sister, don't go and end like Tope. Don't go and end like Mama Shedrack that was killed on Saturday. Speak out. Tell your pastor the truth so that they'll be able to advise you rightly. Because if you don't tell them the truth, they will not be able to advise you rightly. There is no pastor you will tell that your husband is beating you and the pastor will tell you to remain there. I'm not sure there's any pastor like that. There is no pastor you will tell that your wife is beating you and they will tell you to remain there. Because somebody who is slapping you today will kill you tomorrow. My sisters, my brothers, let's stop killing each other. Let's stop killing each other. Let's allow the love of God take over our hearts. Let's stop the hate. Let's stop the bitterness towards one another. Let's stop hating on each other. Jealousy degenerates to hatred. Hatred leads to killing. You have to hate somebody to get rid of the person. How can a man that Tope has 3 children for hate her so much to the extent of picking up a knife to kill her. Ha! The mother of his children. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. My people, please, I beg you with the name of God, do not endure any abusive relationship anymore. If the man wants to go, let him go. If the man is beating you, run away. Run away. Run for safety. Cry out. Speak out. Stop bearing it. Stop stomaching rubbish. Stop bottling rubbish. Please speak out. Speak out, my people. Speak out. You cannot continue to pretend that all is well when all is not well. You cannot continue to make people believe that everything is going well for you in your marriage when it's not actually going well for you. My sister, I am not talking about if you marry a man that is not rich and your eyes in a husband like your friend's husband that is very rich. You have your judgment to face with God. Or if because your friend's husband is very handsome with nice build and everything, and your husband has pot belly, you say you want to leave him. No, I'm talking about a man that is beating you, not just beating per se, physical beating, verbal abuse. Any man that can open his mouth to call you a shower prostitute, useless woman, that in front of your children, my sister, you need to run from that man. The man is not responsible. A responsible man cannot call his wife a prostitute. Even if you marry your wife as a prostitute, even when you met your wife, she was prostituting, and you were the one and not removed her from that prostitution by marrying her, you have no right to call her a prostitute. Let alone, you didn't meet your wife prostituting. You married her from home. You brought her from Africa, or you met her in Europe here. You met her in the working class. You married her. You start calling her a prostitute. Any man that cannot respect you, insult you, or look for somebody, or look for something in your body to abuse you, you don't need to be with that man. It's giving you mental damage. It's giving you mental damage. Any man that tries to bring you down, talk you down with words of their mouth. How can a man look at himself and look at you, dirty, smelly woman? Even your body, your private parts is always smelly. Any man that can say that to you, I've heard stories from women when they are talking. Sometimes I say, really, your husband said that. I say, yes, now, what did you not do? I still forgive him. How can you say your white body is smelly? How can you say your white private part is smelly? Is that hatred? So that is a man with a very bad mouth. You are not supposed to be with that man. What are you doing there? Remember, Christ bought you with a price. Christ bought you with a price. You are an inestimable jewel. Why should you allow one man to abuse you in the name of marriage? What I cannot bear, I won't tell anybody to bear it. What I cannot take, I won't tell anybody to take it. How can a man be beating his wife? How can a man be abusing his wife? How can a man slap his wife? How can a man punch his wife? Let alone picking a knife to kill the wife. What kind of a man is that? Love your wife as Christ loved the church. That is what the Bible said. Love your wife as Christ loves the church. You know how Christ loved the church? Christ loved the church that he was willing to give his all. And he gave his all for the church. So that means you love your wife and be willing to do anything for your wife. Cherish her. Pamper her. Know what your wife wants. Know what makes your wife happy. Know what makes your wife sad. Know what makes your husband happy. Know what makes your husband sad. I'm not talking about those husbands who are sad when their wives are progressing, who are sad when their wives are moving forward. I saw a video some time ago when the guy was calling on the phone before he finally shot he shot at the girl, the wife in America that was a nurse. He called the cops. Before when the cops came, he shot himself. I'm not talking about that one. Because a lot of men, they are like that. You go to Africa, you go and bring a woman. The woman that comes, especially those in America, even in Europe, the woman comes here, she tries to help herself by going to school, by becoming somebody. Imagine she becomes a nurse, you become jealous. You want to kill her. You want to take over everything. Why didn't you educate yourself? All you hear from them, I brought her abroad. I brought her abroad. If you had brought her abroad and she had decided not to be useful to herself, what would you have done? Wouldn't you have abandoned her? And you start regretting. If I had known, I would have just married here. Oh. The woman I went to bring from Africa, she don't want to work. She don't want to do business. She don't want to do anything. That would be your complaint. But the woman now tries to invest on her own self, like by getting an education, getting a good job. You become jealous. You want to kill her. I'm not talking about such men that are envious of their wife's progress, that are envious of their wife's advancement. I'm not talking about those men. I'm talking about real men who support their wives, who want their wife to get to attain any heights that they wish to. You say, oh, it's my pride. It is me and you. Let me tell you, if you have a husband or you have a wife that does not work with you as a team, that always say, this is my own, this is my own, you are not yet in a relationship. You are not yet in a marriage. Take it or you leave it. If you don't believe me today, tomorrow, something will happen that will make you to believe me. If you are in a relationship with anybody and you don't do things together, all you do is, this is my own. The man is always saying my own, my own. My own. Saving, sending everything to his family. Anything that has to do with him is his family. It's just, you are just like a stranger there. My sister, take a walk. You haven't reached your destination yet. Take a walk so you can get to your destination. My sister, take a walk. My brother, take a walk. If you have a wife, all she does is my family, my family, my family, my family. I want to carry everything. It's my family. This is my family. You as a man, you become like a stranger. Take a walk from that woman. There's no relationship there. Relationship is when you do things together as one. You don't see each other as stranger. You become the man's family, the man becomes your family. A relationship that you already have it that, oh, everything I have is for my family. It's for my family. You walk your own. Go and walk your own for your family. You don't have a relationship. Stop deceiving yourself. Take a walk. Take a walk. Maybe when you want to take a walk, the guy will be begging you. I will change. I will change. He's begging you because he's benefiting from you. If he's not benefiting from you, trust me, he would not beg you. He will tell you, use the door. Trust me. The Bible said the heart of man is desperately wicked. You don't know. So please, if you are in any relationship, it's an abusive relationship, please take a walk. Write me on my inbox. Let's talk. I have been able to help quite a number of women between last year and now, or last 2 years and now. You need to speak. Write me on my inbox. I will send you my number. You call me. I will speak. We'll talk. You need to move. Take a walk. Don't let the man kill you. Your family will lose. Your children will lose the love of a mother. Just as this Tope, the husband killed her on Saturday in Italy, leaving the 3 children motherless. If you're in any abusive relationship, I'm here to tell you, I am telling you, God is with you in any step you take because he gave you the choice. Death or life, choose one. You are in a relationship that want to kill you and you are shouting, God will change him. But deceiving yourself with religion, that is spirit of religion. Are you hearing me? You are deceiving yourself. Until the day we carry knife, we kill you. Let me tell you, The worst thing is that this guy will kill you. Tomorrow you will repent and God will forgive him. Let me tell you. The loser becomes you and your family. Is this one carrying knife to kill his wife? That son, they will torment you until you will sleep. You will not wake up. There are some men, they will torment their wife until the woman dies. And when the woman dies, he will be the first to say, I don't know, she just slept, oh, she was complaining of headache, oh. Because the woman refused to speak out, all those things will be hidden. Except there is one person that she has confided in and not speak. The husband killed her. The husband has been maltreating her. The husband is that one that will not be talking. Nobody will hear again. She has gone. So speak out. Look for somebody to talk to. If you are going through any form of abuse, talk to somebody. Talk to me. A lot of women talk to me. They talk to me. And by the grace of God, I'm able to advise them. Because for us to have a sane society, for us to have a sound society, is when we have sane women, sane mothers. Because sane mothers, it is when they are sane that they can raise children with a sane and sound mind. Insane mother will transfer those things into their children. Our society keep getting worse. So I'm here to help you. Call me. I will help you. Call me. I will help you. You don't need to be in an abusive relationship. You don't need to be in an abusive marriage. Take a walk. Take a walk. If you marry conditionally, maybe the man marries you because of what he is expected to get from you, or you marry the man because of what you are expected to get from the man, and you now enter the relationship, the thing is not forthcoming, you will be frustrated. There's no way that place can be a happy home for you. You will be fighting all the time. So if you're in that situation, take a walk. Walk out. Move on with your life. Move on. There is no need faking it. Just move on. And as you move on, block your ears to naysayers. Block your ear to those who know how to advise people, especially when they have not experienced it or they are not in the situation. Walk away from such people. I see some people, they find themselves in a relationship of, in a polygamous relationship. They know what they have had to deal with in that home. They know the abuse that suffer. And they will see young girls, they'll be advising those young girls. If your husband want to marry, let him marry now. There's no problem. You see, it doesn't matter. Let him just marry if he wants to marry. So far, you are still there. How can you take advice from such people? Do not take advice from people that you are better than, that you can see that they are better than. Me, for example, I am married to just one man. There's somebody who is married to maybe a man with more than 5 wives, 3 wives, or 2 wives. That's the second wife. Oh, I'm not talking about the first wife. The second wife will not come up and advising me. What advice will she have to give me? Maybe I will not cry to her. My husband is talking about marrying another one. You know what she will tell me? I let him marry because why? She's the second wife. That is the advice she will give you. So beware of people you take advice from. Search people very well. Look for information about them before they advise you and you will take it. Some people, because they are inside a deep shit, they don't want to be there alone. They will advise you to accept such situation so that it won't be only them. All of us are in it together after all. It won't be only them. That is why they are doing it. Otherwise, if you are in a polygamous marriage and you are suffering abuse there, if you even see your enemy's child wanting to go into a polygamous marriage, you will beg them, my dear, I know what I am going through in my own. No, I wouldn't want you to go through it. Oh, please, oh, don't try this thing that you want to try. You will beg them, but they won't. Because they want you, they don't want the shit to rub off on them alone. They want the shit to rub off on everyone. After all, it's not only me that is married to somebody's husband. It's all of us. You understand? They will encourage you. Marry the guy. What does it mean? Me, I married my husband. I have my children. Even if the man is marrying every day, I don't care about it. That is you. Do not put other people in your shit. I can tell you, you are not enjoying that marriage. You are only faking it. A man does not have time for one wife, let alone second one, third one. For where? So what are you telling me? So mind the people you take advice from. Look for people who are sane, who have sense to take advice from. You understand? Mind the people you take advice from. You cannot expect somebody who is married to another person's husband to advise you well. No way. They can never advise you well. They will only tell you, it doesn't matter now. Men are polygamous in nature. They can marry as they like. Really? Why would I even go to them to advise me anyway? I once did a video some time ago, I think about 3 or 4 years ago. Mind those you talk to in your marriage. I think I'm going to find a time to treat that topic again. Mind those you talk to in your marriage. Because people can lead you astray in this journey of marriage. I'm telling you, they will lead you astray. They will tell you to accept everything. That if they were in your shoes, they cannot accept it. They will tell you to accept it. For example, a second wife, for that matter, that went to break someone else's home. What advice would you expect from that kind of second wife? You expect the second wife to tell you that, it's not good though. Don't be a second wife, oh. Don't allow your husband to marry. They will not tell you that. They will tell you that, let him marry now. It's his luck. Just any woman wants to marry, let him keep marrying. I don't care. I want to have my children. Is it? Really? You will not have children into that mess. Because there can never be peace and harmony in such marriage because there are multiple people involved. There can never be peace. There can be peace one day, 5 days, there will be war. Even one man, one wife. Sometimes there is only peace for 2 days. The remaining 5 days of the week, now war. Not to talk of a man that have different women everywhere. So, if you want to advise people, do not use your situation to advise people. Do not paint your situation, making it look good. A lot of people come to social media to fake it. That is why most young girls now, they run after married men, people's husband. You hear, this one is number 4 wife in that rich man's house. This one is up to a mother giving out their underage children to men because of money. That is the society we find ourselves. May God help us in the name of Jesus. May God help women. May God help this generation. May God help us to sanitize our society. May God help us. Women, I beg you, I'm out to beg all women. Do not endure any abusive relationship anymore. Do not. If you are my brother's wife, my brother is abusing you, trust me, I will stand by you to leave my brother. And I will say it in front of my brother. You are a bully. I will not allow you to bully this woman to death because she has children already. She needs to take care of her children. She's leaving you and I will support her. That is what I can do. So if you are a woman, you don't need to endure abuse. Enough said. God bless you, my people. Until I come your way again, I remain Iyabeji. Keep following me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's join hands together to build our society. You have any story, have anything you want me to talk about, please do not fail to inbox me. Give me the story and I'll talk about it. It's something that people will learn from. Trust me, I will talk about it. Until then, I pray that Tope, aka Mama Shadrach, I pray that her soul will rest in peace. God will grant her eternal rest. And I pray that God will bring in people to fill the gap for her children. I pray that God will bring in people with sympathy and empathy to raise these children, Shadrach and his siblings. And the right punishment, God by himself, we met it on that David for what he has done to the children and making them motherless. God bless all of you. God bless you. I love you all and have a happy Tuesday. God bless you. See you again.